Well, hello everyone. I hope you're enjoying the day and welcome to Just Wing It with Blake and Jamie. Just waiting on Blake. I've got a headache, so it's been a long week. This week is our early and late physician meetings, so it's been quite tiring. Just giving a couple, giving people a couple minutes. I hope everyone's doing well as we're waiting. I did start early. Hopefully, I'm waiting on my husband to come in and start chatting, and hopefully Blake will be here shortly. He's got a busy week though. And what did everyone eat today? We are reviewing ET tonight, as soon as people are able to join. Hi, Trisha. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. What did you have for dinner tonight? Just waiting on my co-host. He should be up shortly. You don't know yet? Oh, yeah, I guess it's well, it's 6:30 my time. I just had a bag of kettle corn popcorn. Not, I don't have much in my hotel right now. I'm trying not to get too much since I'm going to be leaving soon. I probably have about a month left here. I'm in Ohio. Just waiting on. Oh, it's 6:30 there too. Ah, hi Dee Dee. Thanks for coming in. I'm just waiting on this. I have a couple. I had one interview. I have another one Monday, and if that all works out, those two positions are Oklahoma and New Mexico. So I may be going to one of those places next. And tonight we're going to be reviewing ET, such an old classic. Yeah, yeah, but um, we'll we'll see if that pans out. If not, I'll go anywhere my nursing license lets me, as long as I have a compact license and an Illinois license, so I can go anywhere that the states are compact for my assignments. But right now, the hospitals are not wanting to spend money. Yeah, there's about 42 states that I can go to with my nursing license. That are because most of them are well, around 41 is part of the compact, and then I have my Illinois license because I grew up in Illinois. That's where I went to nursing school, so I have the Illinois license. Yeah, well, I'm not a bedside nurse anymore. I do leadership, but I'm a traveling nurse leader. Like right now, I'm the VP of quality over 6 hospitals here in Ohio. So wherever the positions are open, I'll do. Uh oh, what's Blake's telling me? Uh, oh, you're a nurse too? That's awesome. What kind of nurse? Let me see if I can redo this for Blake. LPN, like what floor? Like what floor do you do? Hi, Dee Dee. How are you? How have you been? Interesting. Okay, I resent Blake the Okay. Oh, awesome. Doctor's office. Have fun, Trisha. Thank you for coming in. Oh, thank you. Uh, the link I sent Blake was because I sent it from my work email because I have this here. I have it up. Sent it to my work website. That's kind of odd. I hope that when I resent it, I hope it's okay. Oh, and here he is.
There you go. Yes, that worked. There
Well,
was no link on it that time on the first one.
I put it in the subject line.
The I know, but it like that. This the second time you did it showed the blue one. The first time it didn't. It
Hmm.
showed the blue link this time. I don't know. I'm
No,
sorry. I was
no,
trying.
no. That was obviously my fault. Thank you. I'm
It's
so
okay.
sorry. We got you up here. That's all that
I'm
counts.
here. I'm here. Yeah, it has been a crazy week for me.
Oh, I bet. That's why I was wondering if you wanted to do it tonight, because Blake's getting married this weekend, everyone, and
Yeah.
so I didn't know if he w- would come up tonight.
I just appreciate we getting to do it early. I didn't want to skip 2 weeks in a row. Of course, last week we dedicated our week off to the passing of Charlie Kirk, which you know I that has just ate me up even up to this point. I feel so bad about that. I don't care about which way you lean, left or right, disagree, agree with him or not. The man meant no harm. He was in total discourse, albeit his views were very, very strong and to some very extreme, but he wasn't harming anyone and he didn't deserve that he's a dignified man with a very undignified ending, and he just didn't deserve that.
Yeah, no one deserves to die for speaking their mind.
Agreed.
Hi,
So,
Hi, Ken. Thanks for coming. It's about time. You're late.
yeah, but we're early. We're technically everybody's early, so
Well, but Ken's late because I told him I texted him and said I was going up. So
fair enough, fair enough.
he's in trouble. See what you have to look forward to, Blake, when you get married.
Oh man, I already feel it.
Yeah, I get to meet Blake this weekend. I'm so excited.
I know. It's finally like that we get to meet in person. We've known each other for over I think it's 3 years now, 2 years?
I think it's three or
At
two. I
least
don't know.
three. I mean, at
Two or
least
three.
two for sure.
2 or 3
And we
years.
have not met in person, and we talk at least once a week, and that's
Hmm.
crazy. So,
But I met your sister because I used to work with his sister.
yeah, yeah. And so that's how we all got started up to this point, but we've taken off with it and
Yeah,
here we
yeah,
are now.
yeah. No,
So,
it was fate. That's
fate.
what
That's a
my
good way to
assignment.
put it.
My assignment brought me to Midland, and there's not much in Midland, but look what it brought on my channel. So it's been great. I've been enjoying it.
I I have had it is one of the things that I get to look forward to every week. It's just something to expect and enjoy, a time to talk about something that I've always enjoyed talking about. I love talking about movies and cinematography. And even if we just skewer off from that, it's nice to know that I'm not confined to do one thing. So that's the upside to all of it, I'd say. I
Well,
enjoy it.
that's why it's just wing it with Blake and Jamie
That's
because
right.
we just wing it. Um, so a little story what happened. So I was this week was it's been crazy. It's been early morning physician meetings and late physician meetings. So because of that, like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. meeting, it's been really tiring. So Monday night, I'm like, I'm gonna take this meeting from the hotel. I'm just gonna take it and present it from the hotel. So like I've done in the past with my laptop, the same laptop that I use with you guys. And so before today, did I always sound muffled using my laptop?
No, not too bad. You actually sound I wouldn't say that you just sound like it's not as loud, but it's honestly more clear, I would say. You're
So
coming in more clear.
so Monday, I'm sitting there, gave my long presentation of all the data and the metrics and the initiatives and everything that we're doing for the system. And at the end, one of the CNOs, the CNO goes, "Let me recap because Jamie, you're really muffled." And I'm like, "No one's ever told me that before," and now I'm,
Huh.
kind of embarrassed. And so then at the end, the head doctor, the chair that chairs this meeting, goes, "Jamie, next time can you get a different device or come in person?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh,
Oh,
it was that bad." And I'm like, "Oh my goodness." So
jeez.
and at work I'm always on a headset because I'm in a cubicle. I don't have an office, and that way it like kind of like keeps it a little bit more confidential. And so um I unplugged because I didn't know if it was the webcam that makes it more clear or what, because nobody's ever complained with the headset on. Um,
Huh.
and but I've done just my laptop before without the headset, and nobody said anything to me before. And I've done this for quite some time without my headset. So I was
I'm not having any problem. It's fine.
and so then I had my coworker. I'm like, let's test this, and she goes, yeah, you do sound like you're in a tunnel without the headset. And so um, Tuesday night, I did it with the headset at the meeting, and no one had a problem. So tonight, I'm like, you know what? I better wear the headset. and it sounds like I'm more clear anyway with the headset.
Yeah,
So,
it sounds fine. You're fine.
but that was so embarrassing. But oh well. But anyway, that was my little story. So, what did everyone eat tonight? Uh,
I haven't eaten yet. I don't know what we're gonna eat. Uh, uh, Probably gonna eat something quick, fast. So, like, I'm gonna go get my hair cut right after this. I gotta zip on over there. Like, I'm gonna get off here and go right over there to get the haircut. And it's been a long time coming, guys. It's really long. I mean, look, it's so bad. I do not let my hair get this long, but and my beard is like, ugh.
Natalie will appreciate the haircut.
I look like a little Lucky Charm.
um, but yeah, I had a bag of kettle corn popcorn. I was telling the chat earlier that I don't really have much in my hotel, but if I'm moving to a new assignment, I don't want to go get a whole bunch of crap and then have to move it. Even though Ken did get me buy a moving truck for me, or moving like it's a Tahoe, it's a big Tahoe, and
We
he
got to
got me.
pack all the decorations tonight, and I'm dreading that. I'm sorry to
Oh,
interrupt, but I
oh
just
no.
know that I know how you feel. You said U-Haul, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he got the he also bought an enclosed trailer. So I have plenty of room now where Ken can take me, pack up all my makeup, and take me to whatever assignment I go to next.
In your U-Haul. Jeez. Jeez Louise.
A U-Haul of makeup. But
Shout
yeah.
out to the makeup companies. Armani Exchange. Y'all are awesome.
Anyway, let's get started with ET. How great is that this movie? I think it really, in my opinion, it really changed. Like it really started like the extraterrestrial type of movies. I
Well, when you think of like peak sci-fi, this is it. This is like um I guess it touches you in a place that is real sentimental. If you were a kid and you saw it, you could relate to Elliot, but also if you're an adult, you can understand more the possibility of like it gives you two perspectives of looking at the way that aliens are. To Elliot, he was just a friend, and to everyone else, he was an experiment, something to learn about. And so to Elliot, he didn't care about any of that. I mean, maybe he wanted to know, but he didn't want, I mean, he just wanted the friend. And to them, it was just a to understand life. I don't know how to explain it any other way. It's just a perspective thing. And I think depending on how old you were when you first saw this movie makes gives you your certain perception on it. Do you see it more as a sci-fi film or do you see it as like just a stone cold classic?
I see it as a classic, but I was,
Yeah.
uh, I was young then. Hi, Paprika. No worries. They start.
1980.
Yeah, I was a year old when it's um aired, so I obviously I wasn't a year old whenever I first saw it, but um we started early because Paprika, we're telling the chat Blake's getting married this weekend, so he has to go get his hair cut. So
Got
we
to get the
started early.
mop taken off, so we're starting a little early today.
Yeah. But I love. I mean, even though like if it came out now, I wouldn't rate it as high, but I love the movie. I'd give it a four because it was a 1980 movie. Yeah, the graphics and all that isn't going to be as good, but
Okay, help
I
me.
love it.
Okay, so like let's say this movie did come out now and it was updated graphics, updated realism, realistic factor was times 10. Would you still consider it to be a classic, or is it just uh, a corner in time when we were just trying to understand stuff like that? Because
I
you had a
think the
lot of
latter.
movies at that time come out that were based around the sci-fi. You've got Terminator, you've got Alien, Predator, stuff that is like super sci-fi came out right around this time. And it's understandable how, like, I don't, it's understandable how you could make this movie more like just kind of in that genre of early sci-fi,
Yeah,
and
I
everybody was trying to hit that button at the time.
I think if it came out now, even with better demographics, the storyline wouldn't be as popular. I think the storyline and everything was popular because it was like the starting point, and everyone and I think that's why it's more of a classic.
Yeah.
But I think yeah, if it came out now, even if it had like more better graphics with um the with ET itself and some of the other stuff, but I love the storyline of like the connection, especially like when he's drinking all the beer and Elliot's like drunk in school,
Yeah.
and I mean that's
That
kind of funny.
how they were intertwined together. I'm kind of, I wonder how that developed. Like, is that something that ET developed and like implanted in him, or was that something that we as humans always had the ability to do?
To connect with aliens.
Yeah.
I've never met an alien, so I don't know.
Well, it's sci-fi. Use your imagination.
Yeah.
What do
Well,
you
maybe
think?
that's well, they talk about probing and stuff, right? So maybe that's part of it.
I don't know about all that, but
Paprika says, "Congratulations, Blake. I wish you every happiness."
thank you. Thank you
And
very much.
and
Um,
Ken says, "Sci-fi meets an understandable friendship." Yeah. See, and maybe the storyline is trying to teach us, especially in the '80s, that not all aliens are going to be scary, and we might encounter aliens because maybe there is life on the other planets. I mean, look at Area 51. Supposedly, I don't know what I believe, but I don't know. I mean, people have seen weird things, and this world is weird. So I don't know. But you said you had like you thought you saw a UFO or something at one point, didn't you?
yeah, yeah, I did, and that is a true story. I swear, I saw something. I don't know if it was UFO or not, but it was that green glow across the sky, and I know I was not in the full state of mind, but I know it happened because I wasn't the only one that saw it.
Well, were they all not sober? But
We do not react like that at the same time, and just like, dude, did you what? Oh my god, did you see that? Yes, you, oh dude, that
but
was crazy.
technically, it is a UFO because what's a UFO? Unidentified
Unidentified
flying
flying
object.
object.
It's unidentified, so
I
technically
mean,
it's
it
a
was
UFO.
green. It was like that green. I'm not kidding you. Across the sky, it blew my mind. Never seen anything like that. And we're talking in Colorado where the mountains are high and the aliens are there. They are there.
Ken says, "I'm pretty sure my wife was an alien." Really, Ken? Mm, Anyway, Kenneth.
At some point.
Paprika says, "I remember dropping the big bucket of popcorn at the beginning of the movie, and I was so upset. And within seconds, I was just enthralled with the movie." Yeah, it's a good movie. But the thing I wonder,
It grips you really fast, with just Elliot and them at the dinner table playing, and he's just trying to hang out with his brother and the big kids. Typical young boy, and
yeah,
uh curiosity. I mean, that's where it's a little bit different for me as a kid. I probably would have ran and grabbed my mom and made her walk over there with me. But
That's probably what normal, typical kids would
but
do.
I mean, he dropped the pizza and ran and stepped on it and
Yeah,
ran away.
and but then like speaking of the pizza, so they all go out and look, and then they look at the pizza, but then they keep walking, then leave the pizza on the ground. You're not even gonna pick it up whether you eat it or not.
I
You know,
mean,
it didn't open in dirt or whatever, but it was still good. But they left it there.
I guess you got a point.
I mean, why?
I can't explain that one.
And the other thing I don't understand is why did ET's mom leave him? She
Was
should
it
have
his
waited.
mom?
Well, I'm assuming.
I don't know if it was his mom or maybe like maybe he was working or maybe he was at work and his boys left him, just like, you know, hey, you stay too long on the job, we got to go. You got to find your own
Bye.
way home. You got to phone home.
I just figured that was his mom, and the mom left the kid because he seemed like he was a kid alien because he w- he just I don't know, just some of his actions seemed like he was like a kid, like a 9-year old, like my grandson, and maybe
Well,
that's why he
I guess
connected
I
with
guess
Elliot.
so, but I mean, you looked at all the other ones and they were just the same size. So, like whenever he gets back on the ship and you see him standing there, they're all the same size.
Well, but maybe he is a younger one, and that's why he connected with Elliot. Or did he only connect with Elliot because Elliot was the first person he saw?
I think it's because it's the first person that he saw, and like had it been anybody else, like especially an adult, it would have been a totally different scenario. He would have been scared, and who knows what he's capable of. I mean, the dude made a kid fly on a bike. Let's just say, you telling me he couldn't just like boom and then make you like fly away from him or something? I'm not risking it.
Yeah, no kidding, right? I and yeah, and he healed his
The
fate
flowers.
the
Oh, his
flowers in his
finger.
finger, and it was, and then in the Halloween scene, he's trying to um
Ouch, ouch,
yeah.
ouch. It's a fake knife. It's fake.
Stop it.
Doesn't it amaze you that the only person to come out of this movie with a true, honest to God film career was the little girl, Drew Barrymore?
Yes.
Isn't that crazy? Because so the boy I can't remember exactly what it was, but
Yes, but Drew Barrymore is the only one that anybody remembers. I wonder what
the
happened to the rest of the cast.
yeah, exactly.
Hi, Francesca. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, well, maybe the IMDb will say what happened to the rest of the cast.
There is a oh yeah, well there is a movie, I can't remember but it was about the boy that played Elliot's brother. What's his name?
Is it Mike? No,
I think it is Mike.
is it Mike?
It might be Mike.
You know,
Uh
they should do an ET part two where he comes back and have Drew Barrymore and whoever else is left in the that might still be alive and be in the cast. Wouldn't that be awesome? It re like is 2020 the 21st century ET where it has better graphics and ET comes back and meets up with Elliot if he's still alive. I don't know if he still is. And or Drew Barrymore because she's still alive because that was the sister. I think they should do an ET part 2.
well, it's what if he comes back and sees Drew all grown up?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Drew.
Like it's her kids?
Well, no, he comes back to meet Drew Barrymore. But yeah, and Drew has kids, so he connects with her kids. Or if Elliot's still alive, he connects with Elliot, and Elliot has kids, and Drew Barrymore is comes and has
We need to be screenwriters. We need to write a screenplay and
right.
just like see if let's put it on the market. Maybe somebody will buy it for $200,000 and we'll be rich.
Okay, you write it.
I will. Damn it.
E.T. Part Two with Drew Barrymore and Elliot. If Elliot's not alive, which I don't know. I mean,
I
that
don't
would make
know.
me
I mean, I'm sure he is, and I'm sure he's been in other. There's got to be other movies that he's been in that I'm not
oh,
thinking of.
Francesca says she'll be the editor. Great. Okay, well, see, we got our team here.
Yep.
E.T. Part Two.
And uh Ken can be our critic.
Yep. And no, he can be the set builder because he is amazing with like making things. He can
Yeah.
he can build the set,
He
and
could.
and I will be the me and Francesca will also be the makeup artists.
Okay. All right. Too many titles. There's too much to do for one person.
Hey, we got a low budget. We got to make it work. And
How the hell are we gonna make a movie good enough to that? Like we don't we need more money.
see, I'm used at work. I'm used to wearing many hats. So, like
It's gonna be at best a Tubi movie at this budget.
hey, that's all right if it gets us started, right? Hey, I'm at work. I get like if any fire comes like if any issue or fire comes up, they're like, "Oh, send it to quality, quality, quality." Even if it's not even supposed to be
Something
like
that doesn't
my
even like it doesn't even concern you.
no, they get it. They just throw it on my lap. So I'm used to wearing many hats. So let's, yeah, low budget actors. We'll all be the actors too, Francesca. I'm sure we and we got little kids. You got a daughter, and I got two grandkids. See, we got the kids part. For Elliot and Drew Barrymore's kids. See, we got it all worked out.
All right, who's building the alien? Who's building
Ken,
ET?
Ken,
Oh, okay.
he's
What are
the
we gonna make it out of?
Ken. What are we making it out of? You can make it out of like Play-Doh or something.
Oh
I
my
don't.
goodness.
I don't know. Or no.
Yeah,
I don't
this
know.
movie's definitely gonna be on Tubi.
When
We
are the
got a
kids gonna
Play-Doh
wear?
ET. What is it gonna be? Claymation?
Oh, Jessica says the kids can just wear a costume. See, there you go. One of them can wear a costume,
All
and
right.
costumes kind of look realistic nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, we could, and with your makeup skills, we could draw up something fancy.
See, there you go.
All right. We got E.T., the extraterrestrial, 1982, PG, good runtime, an hour 55, stayed
Yeah,
under, it was about, so really roughly about an hour and 45 minutes, hour and 50 minutes of actual screen time on the movie. So
yeah,
that's good runtime.
yeah.
They
It
did
didn't.
really good with that.
They didn't drag it on like some movies do. So that's
No,
good.
and honestly, it was a movie I wanted more out of. I wanted more story of connection between Elliot and ET.
Yeah, I would have
I
liked.
felt like it developed faster than I was able to catch up with. By the time I realized how close they were, the movie was already almost over.
Yeah, and I would have liked more scenes um where he's like acting like ET at school, and that would have been more funny.
Stuff like that, yeah, that would have been
At
funny.
like more with him at school
But
and
they had to have it happen fast, and
yeah,
it's just it's how it had to be. I love how he connected with them. This movie was shot real beautifully. It was shot real widescreen. It felt like a Tony Scott movie. Uh, just like beautiful scenes, the moon, gigantic moon, and them flying over it. I don't think the moon's ever been that big.
It was a
Yeah.
full moon, extra full moon that day.
Henry Thomas is the guy who played Elliot, and that just does not ring any bells to me.
Either.
But yeah, we
Yeah.
got Steven Spielberg as the director, written by Melissa Matheson.
Oh, Steven
So,
Spielberg did it. Oh,
oh
did
yeah,
not know that.
I knew that. Yeah,
I didn't know
this
that.
this is one of his
First ones.
not I don't know if it's one of his very first ones. I think he had already stonewalled himself real
Um.
deep into cinema by the time this had come out.
Uh.
Because I believe he did Jaws, didn't he?
I can't.
Steven Spielberg was
I'm not
Jaws.
good like that. You're the one with the memory.
If I'm
Who
not mistaken,
directed?
I want to say it was Steven Spielberg that did Jaws, and they did that was 70 something, right? Right?
I don't. You're the
I
movie
don't know.
person.
I'm pretty sure. Chat, give me right on that and let me know. Tell me, was Steven Spielberg the director of Jaws, and did he direct it in the 70s?
Yeah, I forgot how funny the movie was too, Francesca. It's been a
Yeah, it
long time since
was.
I've watched this movie, so
Well, it certainly was. I loved it. Most of the full body puppetry was performed by a 2'10" tall stuntman, but the
oh really?
scenes in the kitchen were done using a 12-year-old boy who was born without legs, but was an expert on at walking on his hands.
Huh,
Wow,
that's interesting.
that is interesting. Um, the end of the film was one of the most significant musical experiences for composer John Williams. After several attempts were made to match the score to the film, Steven Spielberg took the film off of the screen and encouraged Williams to conduct the orchestra the way he would at a concert. He did, and Spielberg slightly re-edited the film to match the music, which is unusual since normally the music would be edited to match the film. Though Spielberg and Williams previously used this method for Close Encounters of the Third Kind. So that's one that he did. Uh, and that was in 77. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but that's a weird sci-fi movie too. Uh, the result was Williams winning the 1982 Academy Award for Best Original Score. He recreated this at his last appearance with the LA Philharmonic at the Hollywood Bowl in 2013, conducting the orchestra live while the last reel was shown on the Jumbotrons. That's pretty cool. Steven Spielberg shot most of the film from the eye level of a child to further connect with Elliot and ET. That's why you see everything seems so low. So this definitely is to be more to just make you feel like a kid, and it does. It hits home so hard. Any child I feel like can totally just fall into this movie even though it's not a cartoon, it's real to an extent,
Yeah.
and it keeps their imagination, and it's something that can entertain an adult at the same time. So they really hit that hard, and I can appreciate the work that they did there.
Um, Francesca says my favorite part was when Drew Barrymore was like, "E.T. phone home. You must have called somebody." Yeah, I like that too. And they were surprised he even talked. Yeah. Hi,
I
Brittany.
liked I liked whenever he's out in the ghost costume and he sees Yoda and he's like home, home,
Yeah.
home. Shout out to they did a little nod to Star Wars right there, so that was pretty cool.
We're reviewing ET, Richie. So what does everybody give it? I give it a 4 out of 4 for the time
Oh,
period.
most definitely. This is Stapleton. You put this up there with most movies that you've seen. I mean, everybody's had to have seen a scene at some point or another of ET.
Absolutely.
Really good movie.
Yeah,
I
for
can't think of one. It released in the summertime, so it was a smash hit. Um, how about this? The budget for the movie was 10.5 million, and opening weekend it made its money back 11.8 million.
wow.
Gross worldwide 400 gross US and Canada 439.4 million.
Oh,
Worldwide 797 million. That is just you
it,
smashed it out of the park. It
I
is
wonder how much Drew Barrymore got out of that because why she's still
not a
maybe
this
maybe
much.
maybe
I
that's
mean,
why the rest of the cast never did anything. They're like, yep, I got
but I
knocked out.
wonder if she gets any residuals from the movie. Anytime it gets played on
Yeah,
AMC or something like that, she has to get a check.
yeah, everybody gets residuals. Yeah,
Not
for
everybody. The one that I know for sure that really breaks my heart, they don't get any residuals, and it gets a lot of screen time on a lot of shows or platforms, is a TV show whenever I was a kid. It was on Nickelodeon. It was called Drake and Josh. And I don't know if you ever heard of Drake and Josh
yeah,
or seen it.
my daughter
Those
watched that
guys
all the time.
do not get any residuals from those
Really?
shows. Yeah, and it is just it's heartbreaking, you know. It makes me so sad for them.
Yeah, Francesca says for an old movie, she still finds it entertaining. Yes,
Oh yeah,
and
no, it holds up like a solid rock. You know, it really does. It's a
and
great movie.
she said my 10-year-old even liked it. At first, she was like, "Mom, how old is this movie?" Yeah.
I mean, it was highly promoted as, I mean, one of the top films at its time, and then it just continued to it was instantaneously a classic without skipping a beat at all.
You've
It
never
wasn't
heard,
something that had a cult classic running or anything like that.
Richard, you've never heard of E.T.? It's a classic from
Come on,
1982.
man. E.T. the extraterrestrial. E.T. phone home.
You got to watch it then, Richie. Oh my gosh, that's a great movie. Um,
Isn't it? And
oh, E.T. Yes, Drake and Josh. No. Okay, okay, okay. That makes more sense.
yeah, Drake and Josh, they uh so Josh Peck had a bit of a career after Drake and Josh. It wasn't, I mean, he's been in a lot of movies. I feel like the biggest movie that he was in after his time on Drake and Josh was the remake of Red Dawn. And I love that movie. Even though I feel like his acting wasn't very good, nonetheless, it was a great movie. Did you ever see the first Red Dawn? Shout out to Red Dawn
uh, yes, I
with
believe
Patrick
me and Ken.
Swayze.
Yes. Didn't we review that?
Did we do the first one?
I thought we did. I can't remember. Ken, did we review Red Dawn? Didn't we watch that? I think we did. I'm not sure. Um,
I'm not sure either.
but before we move on, thinking of next movie. So Monday, and I've never watched any of these, so I don't know if you know how good they are. But this next Monday is Hobbit Day. Should we watch something with Hobbit Day?
Dude, that I love The Hobbit. What we could let's do let's do a trilogy for the next 3 weeks. Hobbit 1, 2, and 3. Now,
Um,
this is something that you guys all got to strap in for. We're talking about long movies. These are ones that you've got Hobbit and Unexpected Journey. You've got Hobbit and the Desolation of Smaug, and then you've got Hobbit and the Battle of the Five Armies.
Let's see. Okay, so next week, Hobbit 1,
Yeah,
2.
and
Um, wait, is the Hobbit, is that Lord of the Rings?
yes,
Okay, so, and there's three of them?
there's I think there's four Lord of the Rings, but there's three uh Hobbits. There actually might only be three Lord of the Rings too, because you've got uh the Fellowship of the Ring, the Battle of the Two Towers, and then there's the third. What is the other one? I can't remember. The Shadows of Mordor, I think, or something. I don't know. I don't really know the Lord of the Rings trilogy as well as I do the Hobbit. The Hobbit was much
What's the
better.
difference?
The Hobbit is the story before. It's a prequel, basically.
Oh, so do we watch The Hobbit? Is it called The Hobbit?
If you're gonna watch it in perfect order, all six movies, it's you got to start from the Hobbit to the Lord of the Rings.
Okay, so let's start with Hobbit 1. Is it just called
Unexpected Journey.
Ex,
The
ex,
Hobbit and Unexpected Journey.
An Unexpected Journey? Okay.
Yep.
And then should we just play by ear or and wait to
Sure.
see if we're gonna do since there's six of them? I don't know if we want to do like 6 weeks worth.
Right. I
We
understand. I
we might
understand.
want to like spread them out.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's fine.
Um, so is everyone okay with Hobbit, the
S-
Unexpected Journey for next week
Sounds
for
great.
in honor of Hobbit Day? And guess what? 1 week, you're gonna love this, Blake. Because I was putting in my planner all the days, getting the rest of the year of the days of the week because I do that for my channel.
Uh-huh.
One of the weeks, and I'll have to look. It's a Pulp Fiction Day, so we'll actually
Oh
get to
shit.
do your Pulp Fiction that you've been wanting to. But if we do, but
Oh
you
man.
But you said if we did Pulp Fiction, that would be the last one, and we're done.
No, I was being facetious. That's not true. I can't quit on you guys, but like that, I don't know if that we're gonna peak there. I'm telling you, that's our peak.
but yeah, and so I was gonna say Pulp Fiction is banned because Blake will quit then.
No, no, I won't quit. I mean, but yeah, you can't understand how much I love that movie. Yeah, I see it every day, and it's great. I just that's peak cinematography right there. Talk about vengeance and like I mean just funny, and it is eccentric, ecstatic. It breaks all of the rules that Hollywood made, and it just shoves it in your face in a violent way. And I can't help but just to eat it all up. I love that movie so much.
I watched it.
Put it on
No,
a freaking loop. Put it on
I
a loop.
I love John Travolta, and so I did watch it back when I don't know. I was probably a teenager, but it was I could not understand it, and all I
Please,
remember
this time, just turn your phone off, turn everything off, and just lock in. Okay, lock into that
because
movie.
all I remember, and remember I was a teenager, is drugs and violence. That's all I remember that movie being.
Pretty much.
And it was like confusing as well.
You
And
just
it's like
gotta, so like the beginning is like halfway through the movie, and the end of the movie is like the very beginning, what
Yeah.
happened, and like it is all over the place, okay? And that's my point. It breaks the rules of cinema. It does not tell the story in order. It does so well, and it just keeps you guessing, and by the end of the movie you're like, what the hell did I just watch? I'm questioning my life decisions, and I need to seek help and decipher the thing that was just laid in front of me. It's insane. Great movie.
All right.
Shout out
Well,
to Quentin.
I know I know you have to get going. So before we go, the riddle of the day is, why did the scarecrow win an award? Why did the scarecrow win an award?
Because he's the best at hanging around.
Nope.
Uh, why did he win an award? Because he wasn't afraid. I don't know. I don't know that one.
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Jamie. Oh, Jamie. That
I
one's
knew you
rough. That
I
one's
knew you
rough.
would love that one. Anyway, any last comments for
Hey,
yeah.
this is the last time y'all see me as a single man, or well, as a unmarried man. By next time, I will be a Mister with a Mrs. I'm super excited. I'm glad to have gotten this done this week because I really didn't want to skip another week before the wedding. So, thank you guys for joining us a little bit early. And if you didn't catch us later, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, get us out there. We love you coming in every week, staying loyal to the show and the chat. Um, we'll see you next week for The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey.
Yes. And remember, you guys are all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And the quote for tonight is, I think my husband left me. Oh, nope, from Sophocles, I think. He might have spelled that wrong. Rather
Typo.
fail with honor than fail by fraud. I like that quote. Thank you, honey.
There you go.
And I'll see you guys next week for The Hobbit. Bye.
See ya.